Hello and a very warm welcome to Madam MP. In this program, we make you meet your own women MP. And today, we have a very extraordinary women MP with us. Her mother once said, if you fall or rise, it's all yours. And from there onwards, she created her own path. She's on a mission. She has just not joined politics to win elections. We have with us Jothimani from Karur Constituency, Tamil Nadu. Jothimani ji, a very warm welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Vanakkam. Before we take a look on the and interact with her with Jothimani, let's take a look on a short journey about her.
She is a truly people's leader. It is her affability and affinity that wherever she goes, women are drawn to her. She is the voice of the voiceless. S. Jothimani is the first woman member of parliament to be elected from Karur, Tamil Nadu seat. Mostly clad in cotton sari, Jothimani's story is an inspiring one. The 43 years old parliamentarian has no family background in politics, and still she has emerged as a giant slayer in Tamil Nadu, defeating AIADMK's 5-time MP and former Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha M. Thambidurai by a margin of 4.2 lakh votes. She is the only child of her parents. She lost her father in her teens and her mother too passed away in 2018. Jothimani has done BSc in Mathematics from Bharatiyar University. She is also Master of Arts in Tamil Literature from Annamalai University in 2003 and Master of Philosophy in Tamil Literature from Annamalai University in 2005. Now let's take a look at her journey in politics. Jothimani entered the field of politics at the age of 22. She became the Panchayat Union Councillor in 1996 and continued till 2006. She was the Vice President of the Youth Congress from 2006 to 2008. In 2011, she contested the Tamil Nadu State Assembly elections. From 2011 to 2012, she was the General Secretary in charge Assam, Andhra Pradesh of Indian Youth Congress. In 2014, she contested for general elections but could not win. In 2015, she was the Secretary in charge Karnataka of All India Mahila Congress. In 2019, she won from Karur Constituency, Tamil Nadu for the 17th Lok Sabha. She has been relentlessly working for the last 23 years on political and social issues as a representative, young leader, field activist and people's servant. She worked both at the field and intellectual and strategic level towards addressing and resolving social problems and improving the livelihood of Karur.
When you took oath for the 17th Lok Sabha, you said, Vazaga Tamil, Valagra Thayagam. Long live Tamil, let the motherland grow to great heights. So you want to grow Tamil to great heights. What is your mission?
See, Tamil is an identity for all Tamilians. We have our own language, history, tradition and culture. When we say Tamil Valga, Thayagam Valarga, it means actually people in Tamil Nadu and as well as in India together has to grow with mutual respect, love and affection. So India is a country of federal states, federal structure. We are proud of actually with our languages, cultures, history maybe different from each other, but still we coexist with mutual love and respect. That's what makes India a great country. So people like me would love to be identified with our own language and culture, tradition, history, but at the same time, actually, it's all resonate in the idea of India.
Absolutely,
So for us, the keeping the idea of India intact is something which is very close to heart.
You're also a first-time woman parliamentarian from Karur constituency. What was the mission like, and how did you achieve? How did it happen? What campaigning you did? What mantra you adopted that you got successful this time, and you were not successful in 2011 and 2014 elections?
See, there is no, at least I strongly believe, there is no shortcut to politics. Incidentally, that's my book title, which is Neerpirakum in Tamil, translated into English as no shortcut to leadership. That's I really believe in. See, this election, many things comes together. It's I strongly believe something good happen. It's a teamwork. So DMK under their leadership, DMK President Mr. Stalin has formed a very good alliance.
Right.
And we in Tamil Nadu announced Mr. Rahul Gandhi as a prime ministerial candidate. Then the complete alliance in Karur works very closely, and I'm not new to them. I've been doing politics in that place last 23 years. I'm known for my honesty and integrity. People loves me a lot.
Yes.
Last two election was which I lost as all different reasons. No one win that election as well from Congress. So now we actually, me and DMK Karur district in charge had a roadmap how we are going to run the elections. One thing is we decided that actually we are not going to do any negative campaign. Second thing, whatever the ruling party candidate take this campaign to the, whether it is a violence which we anticipated that happened later, or below the belt remarks that also happened, we would like to stick with peaceful and positive campaign. Even my PCC president told in the press conference that nobody will support my candidature from the local Congress unit because, as you said, Mr. Thambiduri is a seasoned politician, Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha. He was a law minister, is 4 times he won that constituency, is very senior leader of ADMK. So many people thought that because I am coming from a very humble background, I don't have any strong financial background. Right. So many people told Mr. Gandhi that I cannot win the seat. But he was the one who was very determined because I worked with him 6 years. He knew people like me, how we walk in the ground, how we well connected on people issues on day-to-day basis. So he was very determined and he's very firm that I can win this seat. So he was the lone supporter for me in the CEC. That's what I've been told by other members in the CEC openly. So that what he believes in actually DMK president also endorsed that. Right. Then people strongly believe when my candidature is announced, because there was speculation for a week. Then but that point of time, people almost come to the mindset I should be given ticket. So my campaign in a way started a week or 10 days back. So when I was announced as a candidature, now I have been elected an MP. So I don't think that my candidature was announced, I become an MP. I have seen this an opportunity one among the public. Absolutely. I still see myself there because many of us have the kind of what to say, we are not actually like politics as much we do. Many of us has a strong dislike towards politics. I am also one among those people, a typical middle class, coming from middle class mindset, which we generally think politics is a very bad place, we should not go. So my thought even before 23 years ago was that actually everyone has believe that this politics is a bad place. Of course it was. With a lot of difference has happened over the years. So somebody has to get into that and we have to try and change the place. Even whether you can succeed or not, you're bound to try. So that's what my idea when I get into politics 20 years back. That point of time I was just 21 completed. So when I wanted to contest Panchayat elections, that was the first time 96 Panchayat Raj Act was implemented with a 33% reservation for women. My home council was reserved for a woman. So always I am a very strong supporter of women reservation, but I don't endorse 33% because we are 50% of this country. Why we should have been given 33%? It should be legitimate 50% reservation is should be given to women.
Jothimani, also you also said that in politics, it is very difficult for the woman to sustain because it's become double difficult. So what do you have to say? What challenges you faced when you were campaigning or when you joined politics?
When I joined politics, actually, see, there is always a glass ceiling. Still, it's there. Whether Mrs. Indira Gandhi or any other women leaders still face that glass ceiling, at least to certain extent. Your experience make lot of difference. People also will change. Then you also develop a thick skin to face whatever comes on your way. So then always there is a feeling when we took a struggle for a water issue for a Dalit hamlet. So that point of time, people see this, okay, whatever she says might be right. But how can a woman say whether good or bad to us? So at that point of time, I realized that. So you want to fight for a justice. A man can fight for only justice. But you have to fight your gender, then you have to fight for your justice. So this is what I've been experienced for many years. Even as I was a youth congress in charge for many states. So when you might be replacing a male colleague. When you go there, people tend to think that you can be taken for granted because of a woman. They don't need to listen to you as the way they listen to a man leader. Right. So then you have to prove your mettle. So then you have to be pretty strong. So then people will fall in place. So every time for a woman, you have to prove your track record. It's not necessary for a man. That's not a good thing. Huh? Right. So that's why women leaders, personally, I believe, make lot of difference because they come through all kind of subjugations. Right. So they know how to fight it out.
But now that you have become a woman parliamentarian, do you think that in Karur constituency or in Tamil Nadu, more women would like to join in this political ring?
Now I have seen actually cutting across the political parties, there are a lot of youngsters, especially women, are attracted toward politics. Politics also, still we all have an apprehension the way political system run. But still now when I started as 21, 22, after a lot of struggle within the family, within my village, within the society, within the political party. But that point of time, I used to travel in a public transport. So then people that time ask, what do you do? They talk to me generally. Then they found, what do you do? Then I said, I'm into politics. I'm a counselor. What? You looks very bright and talented. Why the hell you get into politics? So no, we should not. Then they ask how much money you get and all. They go, no, I don't take bribes. So I would like to believe in corners politics. Then what the hell you are into politics? So that's how I was receiving comments those days. But over the years, gradually it changed. Now people are saying, oh, you are into politics, that's a good thing. Somebody else like you get into politics, that's a great thing to see. So now, actually, I personally feel India has changed a lot. People are started thinking positively about politics. Even now, in the current parliament, this is the first time we have more number of women MPs. We make out 78 lot. So a lot of youngsters I have been seeing in the parliament. So cutting across the party line, I think politics is slowly changing. It attracts many women, many youngsters.
So now that you have become a member of parliament from Karur constituencies, you have brought many issues also. In the speeches also you have talked about agriculture, about textile industry in Karur constituency. Also you have talked about water problems. So what are the issues that you would tackle and you would implement in the coming years?
See, in Tamil Nadu, we are the only one who released the Constituency Manifesto. So we did work very hard to prepare the Constituency Manifesto. We had a proper consultation with the people across all 6 assemblies which comes under Karur Parliament from 4 different districts. So we released the Constituency Manifesto. There are the top 5 issues. There are other smaller issues as well. Top 5 issues which I think is very, very important in a immediate thing and for a long run. So one is a water issue. So everywhere there is a water issue. This is the first time Tamil Nadu is reeling under such a water crisis.
Now we have a water ministry as well. So what do you think? Is it a welcome initiative?
I personally feel it's a welcome initiative. So here also Parliament, the people actually raise up to ask many questions regarding the water crisis. The Speaker also was assured that we will have a separate discussion even till late night to discuss this water issue. I found this water resource minister has been very experienced. Whenever he answers the question in the parliament, he don't much rely on papers. how actually the water issues become crucial not only in Tamil Nadu. When I came here, I found that it's a problem across the country. It's not only going to affect the drinking water, going to affect the agriculture as well. So water crisis, first thing. So we would like to work on a short term and long term as well. One level we would like to work with government, NGOs, volunteers, with the groundwater storage. Another, we would like to deseal tanks, build new tanks. And other issues, we work with the regular government agencies to deal the drinking water issue in the emergency basis. Second thing is, in my constituency, maybe across Tamil Nadu and India, one issue is an unemployment. So when I talking to guys during my campaign, even before that I used to work with a lot of youngsters, there is a gap between the education and the job. Okay. Something called skill. There is a people with good degrees, M.Tech, B.Tech, BSc, MSc, MBA, BE, ME. There is a certain level of jobs available in the market, whatever little, though it's not the way it should be created. So this is one skill, and employment is one major area which we are trying to plan.
Right, Jothimani, but also I would like to ask that in Tamil Nadu, Congress did well, very well, but nationally Congress could not do very well. Are you analyzing now that what went wrong and what needs to be improved?
Yeah, party is very seriously analyzing what's went wrong for us. Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, we performed very well. Because Kerala, Mr. Gandhi himself contested, so it's been perceived he is the Prime Ministerial candidate. Tamil Nadu, we declared him as a Prime Minister candidate. One thing I personally feel, election become presidential. Right. So you should have announced a Prime Minister candidate, which we did in these two states. We got a good result. Second things, in terms of the organizational strength, we should work a lot more to match with the BJP organization. So apart from that, there is a local issues, local leaders, which Congress party has to concentrate more, which Mr. Gandhi did. For last 10 years, he created a local leadership among youngsters across the country. There are 4-5 people like me in every state now. So these are all the work which I have done. We should connect more with the people as an organization.
So Jothimani ji is on a mission, but Jothimani ji, we have to stay for a break. But after the break, we'll keep talking to you. It's time for break in Madam MP. But after this break, we'll talk to Jothimani Senimalai, who is a MP from Karur Constituency, Tamil Nadu, about her personal interest as well. You stay tuned. Welcome after the break. You're watching Madam MP. In this program, we make you meet your own women MP. And today we have a MP from Karur Constituency, Tamil Nadu, Jothimani Senimalai.
Apart from politics, Jothimani has been the member of Tamil Nadu Film Censor Board from 2007 to 2010. Jothimani is an established writer. She has written a short story collection, Otrai Vasani, means unique scent, which has won the prestigious Tamil Literary Thought Award. She has also written a novel, Chithira Kudu, means painting's body, and another autobiographical piece which shows her experiences as a councillor remains the first book to be written by an elected panchayat representative in the country. It is Neer Pirakum Mun, means before the waters. It was translated into English as No Shortcut to Leadership by the Hunger Project.
You are a master's in philosophy from Annamalai University, and you are also a MPhil, and you also love to write short stories. We would like to hear about that.
See, as a child, I used to listen to a lot of stories from my mother and grandfather. We used to live in our farmland. There is only 2 houses. One is ours and another one is my cousin. So I was the only child for my parents. I lost my father in my young age. So me and my mother used to live in my neighboring house. My uncle and auntie used to be there. So we have cow, sheep, goats, a lot of stuff. So I used to play around and in the entire land. So that's not the childhood which we generally have in cities. So, see, I grew up with a lot of creativity, lot of thoughts, lot of dreams. So, the grandfather, when I was a child, so he used to tell me fairy tale stories.
Okay.
So he's a very impressive storyteller. So that's where maybe unknowingly I picked up from him the art of storytelling. So then you are a only child, lonely child. So you're roaming around wherever you want. You are climbing a tree, whichever tree you want. So that you have a lot of time and space. Nobody's interrupting you. So I started reading a lot of books because my grandfather and mother used to read a lot of things about Mahatma Gandhi. So there is local folk songs also there about Mahatma Gandhi. My mother used to sing. She's a very good singer. I am not.
Do you remember any folk song of Mahatma Gandhi right now?
No, not.
Any of the mother song that you think that, you know, that still is in your mind? And
See, there is something called Kummi in our village.
okay.
So the entire village comes together on a Pongal time. So the women especially, they used to form around like this they have to do. So that we call this Kummi in Tamil. So those songs actually my mother, I've been told my father also in his young age used to sing. So they were actually great singer but not me. So though I grown up in an atmosphere like this.
But any line you remember that, you know, that is that you try, you know, sing when you are lonely or when you are very happy or when whatever mood you are in?
No, I never sing even in bathroom. So I must concede that. So I remember the lines. She used to sing Elelamma ilelelo, Elelamma ilelelo. So Tannanai nadinam tannane, Tannanai nadinam tannane. So these are all the myths actually she used to start. She has and she has a very much interest to singing, storytelling, reading. She's a very good observer of politics. My mother though, she studied only 7th class. She's very political. She generally assesses the political trend across even national trend very rightly. Not even one time my mother judgment missed out. All the credit goes to my mother. She grew me up like without any inhibitions. So I never know there is a gender disparity in the society exists because I'm the only child. I've been never told you should not climb trees, you should not beat boys. I'm very known for beating boys. Huh?
Okay,
So
that's new
in
to
my
us.
young age, not now. After Red Gandhi.
So how about member of parliament this time? Will you beat from words?
No, I stopped violence after I read Gandhi. So credit goes to Gandhi there. So I known for that. My mother usually call me and strictly tell me it's bad thing to beat people. Even boys, not necessarily boys, she didn't beat people, but you should not disrespect elders also. So this has helped me a lot. The principle which she taught me.
But Jothimani ji, also you lost your mother last year and you lost your father at the age of 13. So now do you miss them because now you are a member of parliament? If they would have been there, they would be proud on you at the current moment. Do you think so?
I'm here only because of my mother. So what I am now is completely, she made me to be like this. She's very principle oriented. She's very courageous. I never see a single moment in her life where actually she was backed off. She will fight to the core. So that's what I used to see her as a very good role model, very courageous and very compassionate lady. So whatever she's in her hand, she will give everything away for others. So my father was known for it because when that point in time we have a lot of lands and all, then we sold out many things. So even she used to tell whatever property we might have sold out, but that family tradition, we cannot leave it. However, whether we have money or not, whatever we have, you give one portion of that to others. We might not be able to give to others the way which your father gave, but still we cannot do away with the legacy. That's what she used to tell. Frankly, when I about to receive the certificate, I felt completely empty and nothing is worth in this world. So there was a DMK Karur district secretary, Sandil Balaji was nearby me. He's a kind of relative to me also. So he immediately caught the nerve and he said, don't worry, I am standing here as your mother. You first receive the certificate, he told me. So that was the moment.
You also talked about farmer suicides. You brought a lot of facts and figures about farmer suicides in Tamil Nadu, and also you said that there is no official data available.
So yeah, after 2016, the government is not releasing any official data. So I think it's pretty bad. Instead of accepting the problem and finding a solution. We cannot reject a problem. That's what I try to brought overall in this my speech. So then, even still now, it's fresh in my mind. I couldn't get over with that. So my mother would have been alive. She'd be very happy, and she might have figured out one or two points, critical points also to me.
Okay.
So you would have done better here. And all, she's a kind of very good critic as well. So she's a friend, mentor, mother, and everything to me. So that is what it's gone on for all. So many people, I have a very good family and friends. I'm always fortunate regarding it.
Right.
Party also, I worked under Mr. Gandhi. Oh, he's very compassionate. He can understand, and people like me who coming from a very
You also say that Rahul Gandhi is your mentor, and how did he actually guide you?
See, he is a very busy man, so I hardly meet him. But moreover, it happened over emails. But whenever I meet, when I work here, actually, we meet him once in 3 months. All office bearer used to meet him. So the most of the drama I go through, because I strongly believe in honest politics. I don't believe in any other means. So then sometimes you feel you are in a middle of a turmoil.
Right.
So those were the time actually he should always stand by me. I never remember a single occasion he never let down me or let down people like me. He always very firm, and he has a kind of very strong philosophical approach to life.
Okay.
Personally for me, that made a lot of difference in my life, especially after my mother. So he used to tell me things which never other politician willing to tell you.
Yes.
He used to tell me that how to deal the power, how to be not attached to the power, how it's very important for people like me who are in politics. It's a responsible position. We should work hard for what we believe, what good for the people, irrespective of result.
Absolutely.
So he is someone after my mother who taught me very strong principles.
Yeah.
Then he also showed me that someone can live with the principles. I found he also never deviated from the principles. That's why you have a lot of respect.
Truly, Jothimani, you are truly a people's representative. But before we wind up the show, we want to see our viewers what Jothimani ji's near and dear ones want to say about her.
She's very brave lady actually. From her college days onwards, I know that she's very courageous to fight against, whatever, bad things. She always wants to be in a right wing side, okay, always support with the right things. That I know very well, that she always, fight for those all things. Personally, I like her like a sister and a friend also. She is with me from long time onwards, but she's really means hardworking lady. I know her political journey also very well. I always used to pray for her that she has to become an MP, okay, so that where she can take out that part and wherever she's having that means hollowness that can be fulfilled with this job, so that she is always with the people person, and she will be people's person. She is going to be with the people's person.
Jothimani ji, at the end, what would you like to say? A quote or a saying by your mother or Mahatma Gandhi that makes you inspire every day, every morning when you wake up with a confidence.
The best message I love from Gandhi is, there are many things Gandhiji has said, but one thing nobody can dare to say, my life is my message. So you have to live your life rather than preaching.
So absolutely, Jothimani ji, you should live your life rather than preach it. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for you and your viewers. Nandri.
Thank you. So this was Jothimani Senemalai from Karur Constituency, Tamil Nadu, talking to us in Madam MP. And she said you should live your life rather than preach it. And she's a very honest person, and she wants to remain that honesty in politics. That is all we have in Madam MP. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.